Huntsville Animal Services is looking for a few volunteers to help install runners in people's backyards, all for free. After that no tethering ordinance went into effect last month, they've seen a big increase in dogs coming to the shelter. WAAY 31's Casey Albritton learned why they think providing the runners will help the shelter and the community.
This is called a runner, and this cord connects to a dog's collar, and then the dog can freely run around the area. Compared to chains, it puts less pressure on the dog's neck. Huntsville Animal Services told me that this may encourage people to keep their dogs who were previously on chains.
That the ordinance passed that prohibits chaining dogs, which is a great ordinance, it's a good law, it needs to be passed countywide. A lot of irresponsible owners just decide if they're not going to put a fence up, they're not going to contain their dogs, so they just let it go.
Over the past couple of months, Huntsville Animal Services says they have brought in a record number of dogs. Something people speculate is because of the no chain ordinance that started on March 1st.
People who really care about their dogs aren't going to, leave them chained anyway. They'll either have a fence or they keep them inside.
The shelter has spent $5,000 on runners to replace chains, and they say the money all came from donations.
We just want to make sure that we're offering all the help needed to set people up for success instead of creating an ordinance or a law that punishes people.
The shelter and an organization called Helping Animals Without Shelter is providing people with runners and also installing them for free.
Well, providing some benefit to both owners and dogs to allow the dogs a little bit more freedom.
And volunteers believe the runners will keep people from surrendering their dogs to the shelter.
It will hopefully encourage more owners to keep their dogs rather than surrendering them.
We don't want to ever take someone's dog from them. I mean, it's really, we want people to keep their pets.
The shelter told me that they installed their first runner in a pet owner's backyard today, and they will continue to do this as long as there is a need. Reporting in Huntsville, Casey Albritton, WAAY 31 News.
The shelter told WAAY 31 that when they see a surge of dogs come in, it takes more money to provide care such as vaccines and food. And they say that money comes from a combination of taxpayer money and donations.